My name is John, and I am a nobody who has a bit of a cold. We're going back to Berlin for this one, a long time back, 20 years back to be precise, and I'll tell you why. Excuse me. I got a job or a task, a project to do something on the corner of a street in Berlin. And this might sound easy, do something, just do it, come up with something, but it wasn't. So I went down there with my sketchbook and a pencil and started doing some drawings, which was actually a huge mistake because I attracted throngs of young people who all wanted their portraits taken or made. So after a while I had to stop doing the live drawing and I took a camera with me. What inspired me was seeing this young black boy, teaching a bunch of locals from the area. It was a housing estate and a bit run down, or had been a bit run down, and they had a lot of different nationalities there. And I saw him playing the djembe, is that the big African drum, giving lessons to some kids, and that really inspired me. That was a beautiful thing to see. So I started with him and continued with a variety of people. Some of them were locals, and I came up with these figures which I put up against what looked like they were actually sitting on a bench. And they've been there for 20 years, which is incredible because most of the projects they had only lasted, a month or a week. And then this project has lasted, forever. And so they've been up for 20 years, which means that I did some quick math. That if you had a child and you were playing on the figures, you were young enough to play on the figures, you'd still be old enough to, after time had transpired, to have actually had your own children and for them to play on the figures too. So it's an intergenerational thing. And there's something special about that. The locals were very, maternalistic, very possessive of the figures. And when I was doing the third renovation a couple of years ago, I had this Turkish guy come up to me. He was really angry. He thought I was taking the figures away. And after I had explained to him that I was taking them away to be renovated, he was fine. I also got a lovely message, which I'll put up if I can. And it was by this woman who used to walk past there every day. She would clean the figures with a cloth. Excuse me again. Got a cold. And she wrote this message and put it in some plastic and stuck it up to one of the figures so I could hear her story, which was very touching, actually. So I'm going to stop now because of my throat, but thank you for watching and take care of yourself and of those you love, and I hope to see you in the next one. Alrighty, then take care and